Who are the people you take your songs to for advice or feedback?
For advice?
Yeah. गाना complete होता है तो किसके पास जाता है पहले?
But before it goes into the Ghana phase, right? I think there are three people who I will play a melody to. My mother and my kids.
Okay.
Best, most humbling experience always, right?
Although it's your dad is the one who's the musical genius here, but yeah.
To him I will send the most refined final.
Okay, वरना बेसी.
बेइज्जती भी है, दूसरा ये है कि जब मुझे ही पता है कि इसमें 6 चीजें सही होनी है ना, तो मुझे वो नहीं सुननी उनसे. I rather go to him with the amount of experience he has. When I'm like, I'm done.
You want the honest layman opinion.
When I go to him, he's going to be like, mix खराब है, ये सही नहीं है, you know. So I rather go to him when I've done my bit.
ठीक है.
And now he can give me his expertise. Where it's like how to make it better. I remember when I had the demos of this album, and उसमें कुछ और गाने भी थे जो which didn't make the cut. And I remember I played them to my kids. One had one headphone in, one had the other.
How old are they? Please, ये भी बता दें.
Ibrahim's 9 and my daughter Lily, she's 7. So I play them the songs back to back. They hear all of them. So after that, after a little while, they're like, I was like, what's your favorite? They're like, baby.
Baby, मैं कहने लगी थी baby.
So they're like, baby's our favorite. I'm like, oh, why? That's the only one we remember.
Because it's called baby. Yeah.
Possibly,
like,
right?
Yeah. I mean,
so I was just like, oh, okay, not because you like it, you know. So very humbling always. My mom is the same. Like my mom, if I play her composition, she'll be like, either she feels it or she doesn't. Regardless of उसमें मैंने अपनी तरफ से क्या फनकारी की हो, either she likes it or doesn't. And she has a very, very good ear.
Yeah.
You know, so these three people I'll play the rough version to. Matlab no lyrics as well.
Right.
Melody. My father will be the last person I play to, just because I want his experience. There's no point me asking him to help me with basics.
Right.
You know, I want his experience.
Right.
In the middle, there are a few people definitely. There is Azaan Sami, who I take advice from Mahira for sure. Etisham Sab, and then my friends, Faizan, Nimra, like you know, people close to me, my team, you know, who are there, who I will definitely play to and want their input. But yeah, but there have been times now in this album particularly where there'll be a song where I don't want input.
Yeah.
Another funny thing that started happening now is in the first 3 years of my career, I used to get that the Prodigy push, and everyone would be like, "Wow, you did this!"
Yeah.
This time that didn't happen, right? Because I'm like older now, so it's like I'm not like that much of a kid. So now I don't get the instant like, "Wow, beta, तुमने ये किया है?" You know, that doesn't happen now. It's just like, "Oh, okay, you."
Okay, let's see what you've done. Yeah.
Let's see what you've done.
Let's see what you've done.
So it seems like harder work.
It's good, na? It's like you've grown up. You've grown up. You're not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
Baby though is upbeat, and I wouldn't say it brings out the kid in you, but it's fun. It's fun. It's like slightly flirtatious, and it's like, you know, baby be baby nahi. It's not babe. It's baby. Yeah, exactly. It's not babe. It's
baby.
Like,
A baby is it's the quintessential being led on song for me.
Totally.
You know, it's Jani milte hi baby baby. You know, so it's the quintessential. You're being led on. You know you're being led on, but you're like, chalo yaar, maza aa raha hai.
Are you hoping that Karachi or Pindi ka? Why do I think Pindi? Karachi, Islamabad, Pindi, Lahore ka har छिछोरा ये अपनी गाड़ी में चला रहा होगा? Yes. That's what we're hoping for.
We're hoping for that.
We're hoping for
100%.
that. Yeah.
100%.
है, potential है इसमें.
I hope so.
हाँ, छिछोरगी का potential है.
So the thing is, from inside, I am a typical छिछोरा londa, right?
You hide it very well.
Thank you.
I don't know if that, I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Yeah, I will take it as a compliment.
सुना है आपने recently कोई dubious dance वगैरह किए हैं छिछोरे किस्म के?
Dubious is the सही
good choice of word. बिल्कुल सही है. वो कभी दुनिया को मिले देखने को तो अच्छा रहेगा.
Someone steal Mahira's phone.
I think you should steal Mahira's phone and make a video of baby from those like dances. I think that would be really fun.
That would be a reel from there.
That would be a really fun video.
Guys, please take notes.
Yes.
Reel from Mahira's wedding. For baby.
For baby, yeah. That would be a really fun video.
Yes, it would.
I think it would, yeah.
I think, so when I'm making songs, if I'm making like a Nadan Dil or a Husn Jahan or a heartbreak song, I genuinely am not even kidding. I'm thinking about the guys who are like really upset on TikTok, who are making like, you know, ग्लिसरीन डाल के टिकटॉक्स
Okay.
आई एम लाइक उनके दिल में कैसे
ये
पहुंचेगा
बेबी
गाना?
उनके लिए है?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, नादान दिल वगैरह जो
नादा
होता है,
दिन, okay.
मैं बोलता हूँ उनके पास कैसे, आई वांट देम टू बी लाइक,
ठीक है,
लड़की ने छोड़ा ये गाना
टूटा
लगाएंगे,
दिल,
टिकटॉक लगाएंगे, वो जब
हाँ,
टिकटॉक देखेगी तो आएगी वापस,
ओहो, किच्ची
ठीक है,
किच्ची जिसका दिल हुआ,
that. And then baby is for my boys who are going to be going
Right.
out on Sunday
right,
to the beach,
right,
silence से उतार के
right,
उनको कौन सा गाना चाहिए,
हाँ,
उनको baby उनके लिए है, मन मर्जी उनके लिए है. So I genuinely think about that. Like I
Right.
want, so far I've never really gotten like the critics to acclaim my music, very
हाँ.
honestly.
I'm not a music critic.
No, no, no.
Yeah, no,
Like
yeah.
the you know, highbrow musical people
हाँ,
have not.
हाँ,
I've gotten love from these guys
yeah,
who are like the avid listeners.
yeah.
So for me, I'm like making
That's
stuff
what
for them.
matters.
Yeah,
That's what matters. So how is Azaan as somebody who would? How are you with pickup lines? I mean, गाने तो pickup lines से बना दिए हैं, but how is your love life otherwise?
My love life.
हाँ. I'm not asking you to like indulge in your personal
Sure,
details.
you're not.
You can if you want to, but I'm just thinking एक बंदा एक music album बनाता है which is like devoted to love,
जी.
all forms of love. तो माँ तो हमें पता है, we know who your mother is, we also know who your wife, ex-wife is. But उसके बाद से जितनी longing है और जो भी ये babies हैं और ये कौन है?
She's the third person who's attacked me with babies, by the way. Fahad bhai did it on Jito as well. The
Oh,
other
he
day.
did.
Yeah.
हाँ, ये babies कौन है?
नहीं कोई babies. देखें, let me be honest. Let's get down to the basics, right?
I'll know if you're skirting around the issue, but yeah.
I'm not skirting around the issue. I'm saying that to put out an album every year and a half or 2 years, 100%. My team is here as well. I have to be in the studio at least 8-10 hours a day. So now you're left with very little baby time.
Right.
Right. So because there's not much baby time left, then I have real babies, 2 of them.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I have to take care of them.
Right.
So it leaves very little time for dubious behavior.
No, I'm not falling for
so
this.
I think I'm saved for now.
I don't think
If the next album takes more than 2.5 years,
I don't think I'm convinced by this answer. I don't think I'm convinced at all. We will find out more. Well, जितनी babies ये feature हुई हैं videos में.
Oh, they're absolutely. They're friends or colleagues.
Right. ठीक है. ठीक है, मान लेते हैं. अब obviously मैं ज़्यादा तो नहीं खरीद सकती. आप ही रहते हैं दिल में. ये तो declaration of love है. तो baby के बाद ये declaration of love है. तो किसी को के लिए तो सोच के किया होगा ना ये.
आप ही रहते हैं दिल में.
हाँ.
So from a musical standpoint, आप ही रहते हैं दिल में is.
ये वो वाला प्यार है जो आप कहते हैं कि यार आपने कहा है बाखुदा तुम ही हो, तुम ही रहते हो दिल में. तो ये वो वाला लव है जो बंदा कहता है यार दिस इज फॉर एवर एंड एवर, हो या ना हो. अभी वो लेवल ऑफ मैच्योरिटी मुझे लगता है सीक्वेंस में नहीं आई कि ये हो इटर्नल लव.
सो आप ही रहते दिल में. फॉर मी आई वुड, I'm not daring to compare it, but I do feel that it is, I would say, like my attempt at a modern day ghazal zone.
It is, yeah,
a bit
for
that
sure.
Space. Also, it's me tipping my hat, virtual hat to my dad's style of music. It's in terms of the arrangements, in terms of how the melody phrasing is done and all of that. It's kind of how he would do stuff.
And एक दो जगह पे you even sound a bit like him because he used to tweak his voice in a certain way. I don't know the technical terms, but I heard that. I heard you do that too.
So this was a melody which, honestly, for a long time I would run from because I would be like, no, it sounds like his stuff. I shouldn't do it. And this time around, I was like,
embrace
why
it.
not?
Absolutely.
So for me, this song particularly is that space. Emotional context-wise, it is more about, it's about meeting somebody you have had a past with.
कौन मतलब?
Oh yeah, not letting that go. Anyway. Moving on.
ये तो हम हर गाने पे फंस जाएंगे अगर इस तरह किया तो. But yeah, sure. But no, I also understand that as an artist, you're also dedicating it to all the young men and women who will be listening to the music. And of course, people go back to ex-loves and, दिल में तो रहता ही है first love. नहीं भूलता इंसान.
I think it's about आप ही रहते दिल में, definitely about an encounter. It's about an encounter. It's about unsaid things. It's about lacking closure. कि आप किसी से मिले हैं या आपका किसी के साथ कोई ताल्लुक रहा है, and you meet them again and it's awkward. And there is a beauty to that awkwardness. When there is stuff unsaid and then you leave it there and you know it's unsaid and for whatever reason you can't address it again.
Right.
You've moved on. So it's that is, I'm trying to encapsulate that emotion with that song.
Right.